this as short as I can. We're gonna go through an unboxing of the things that I bought at the new Ateez pop-up. And guys, I have an opinion on this. This pop-up, it wasn't the worst pop-up I've ever been to, but it was pretty freaking close. The organization of this pop-up was so bad. And I'm so sad to be saying this because the last pop-up they did for Ateez, the Treasure, Ateez in Treasure, it was so good. It was so good. I don't think I did a vlog on that pop-up, but I wish I had because it was really fun. First of all, the location was really good. It was like right in the middle of the mall in Yeongdeungpo, and it's like a big area. It was very like eye-catching as well. So right in the middle of the mall. So if you were going there, you would kind of look and be like, what's that? It was really cool. And reservations were really easy. The stock was so good. The stock was probably the best stock in a pop-up I've ever been to, because nothing sold out. You could be so casual. I got everything I wanted, and I actually bought more stuff than I was planning on buying because it was so good and everything was there and you could just casually look at it and buy. The other stuff, like the challenges you had to do, they were fun. They were like useful and not pointless. You didn't have to like rush it. And the members came to the pop-up. Like I freaking saw Songhwa at the pop-up. Like he came while I was there. There was trading going on. Oh my God, it was such a good pop-up. I had so much fun. I went multiple times. Not because I had to, but because I wanted to. And I brought my friends with me and said they should come and everything. It was so good. So I was really excited about this new pop. Well, actually, I'm going to take a step back. I was not excited about this pop-up because the first problem they made was too much merch. Like an insane amount of merch. I remember the first time I looked at the pictures, like they had all the pictures of what the merch was, and I was like scroll like another one. There was too much merch at this pop-up. It was crazy. It didn't make me feel good to see that much merch. I didn't think like, oh my God, I want so much stuff. It made me think, you just think I'm a literal bank book. Like obviously we know this by now. KQ doesn't give a shit about us. They think that they just see dollar signs when they see us. I know that. But in the other pop-ups, it hasn't really felt as bad. This one was just insane. Like they had 2 pop-ups worth of merch. Some of my friends were saying that possibly they did plan on having 2 separate ones because the merch was kind of separate. Like they had the travel stuff and they had the other stuff, which would have made sense. But I just don't know. It was just the first to have that reaction when you first see it, and immediately I was put off. The fact there was so much stuff, I was like, well, I don't want all of this because I feel like you're just taking the piss, and I don't feel like I want to give you money because of that. So immediately I was put off. And I'm the kind of person, I mean, I have been buying slightly less from Ateez recently, just because I've been focusing more on other groups and getting kind of burnt out, to be honest, with Ateez. But like I'm normally, if anything's got Jungkook's face on it, I will buy it. And I didn't buy some things from this pop-up with Jungkook's face on because I didn't want to, because I didn't want to be reminded of this fucking pop-up. Like it's just so stupid. So anyway, all that happened and I was kind of like, okay, I'm really annoyed about this, but the last one was really fun. Let's see what this one is like. And this one was not good. Oh my God. First of all, the place was so small. The location was pretty good. Like the location is pretty easy for me to get to in Hongdae. So that wasn't too bad. The area of the pop-up, it's like you walk into the thing and you're immediately there. There's nowhere for you to line up. There was like, you were blocking everyone. Then we had the stock. The stock is the most important thing. This is the biggest issue. And pretty much all, if not most of the issues from this pop-up would have been solved if they just had enough stock. You cannot have I had the second slot. I had the second slot of the day and I half of the stuff I wanted was not available because they literally had like 3 of each thing out. It's crazy. Like, the only reason I got as much stuff as I did is because I like Jongho, which is really fucking sad as well. I'm so sad about that. To walk around the pop-up and see empty Jongho, empty Jongho. It makes me so annoyed because obviously I can't tell people who to bias and whatever. Like, I don't mind who biases who. It's not a competition. But it's just, when I love Jongho so much, it just makes me really annoyed to see that his stuff is always the last one, and his character is so fucking cute as well. So yeah, that's like a sidebar. To literally go around and see all these empty things. First of all, it's just annoying, and second of all, those are sales that would have happened if you had the stock, and you have the stock because the next slot you had it. So then we got onto because of this, people were waiting for a long time outside because they wanted to be first in line. So then we have this stupid lottery system going on. I've never seen this happen before at a pop-up. You have to pick the wristband, and then doesn't matter when you get there, it's the order that you're in. So my wristband was 37 the first time, 34 the second time. Absolutely no chance of getting anything decent. So I had to order quite a few things online. So what's the point? I had 2 reservations to this pop-up, and I still couldn't secure everything. That's just ridiculous. You've got people fighting. You've got people running. Oh my God. And then, you know what's going to happen? Like, people are going to see things about that, and they're going to be like, oh my God, K-pop fans, they're so stupid. Like, they can't be trusted. They always cause a scene. Yeah, because you don't give us any other option. Like, I'm gonna run if there's only 3 of something and I need to buy it. Like, come on. I mean, I didn't run because but yeah, it just makes me so frustrated. And the thing that's ridiculous is that the last pop-up was so good, so there's no reason. It's not like this is their first pop-up. Like, sometimes it seems like it is. Every concert and every pop-up, it's like these organizers are like, oh my God, what? We didn't think there would be so many people. No, you're just so, it makes me so angry. So everyone, I am not recommending this pop-up at all. I think it was terrible. I think it was very poorly organized. I have made this very clear on social media, and the review that I put for the social media tag that I showed to them was kind of hilarious. They obviously didn't read it because it was in English, but that was my little like slight way of getting back at them. And then I wrote a message, another slight protest. But anyway, so we're gonna go and look at some of this merch now. I didn't have many orders for this pop-up, partially because there was just too much stuff, and also there's issues with shipping right now. So a lot of this stuff is not mine, but about half of it is, maybe. So let's go through the things. So first of all, when you get in the line, obviously you pick the wristband, and then they give you some stuff. So they gave us this fan. It's double-sided, which is kind of cool, but to me this kind of stuff is pointless because I don't need it and I don't know what to do with it. So I'm probably going to give this to somebody else. It's probably going to go in someone's package because I don't want it. And also, when they gave this to me, I was really pissed off because my number was so shit, so I was kind of just like, whatever. And then they also give you the stamp card. So we can see here, this is my completed stamp card. Oh, another thing about this pop-up, the games were so shit, like really shit. They were really easy, and the staff basically just gave you the answer. So you just, like, there was one thing where you had to like put the cards in order, and then they gave them to you in order, so you just went like this, and I literally was like purposely mixing it up to actually give myself some kind of challenge. And then you had to make Ateez from the letters, and they just gave you the letters. And you just have to put them in the right order. Like, what's the point of that? So then some of these challenges this time they didn't even have, so I'm not sure why we didn't get these stamps. And at the first slot, the lady was like, do you want me to stamp your entire card? So I was like, okay, because it just feels stupid to not have a full stamp card. Like, what's the point? So yeah, so they gave you the stamp card and then you just had to wait for your time to go in. So they lined you up in order. That part, I guess, was organized and the staff were very nice. I did hear some comments from people saying the staff were rude. I can imagine they probably were rude to people at the beginning of the pop-up because those are all the resellers and those are going to be the people that are causing trouble and pushing and being like coming multiple times and all that kind of stuff. So that does make sense. And to be honest, I would never want to work at one of these pop-ups, especially in the first week, because I'm sure it's a nightmare. I never ever go on the first day of a pop-up because I have a brain and I don't want my life to be ruined. So for me, the staff were nice. And they did also attempt to speak English. Obviously, I can speak Korean. But when they see my face, because I'm white, obviously they assume that I can't speak Korean. So they were very nice and they immediately would speak in English. And there were quite a few people in the line that couldn't speak Korean. And the staff were communicating with them, making an effort. So that was nice. Because sometimes at these pop-ups, the staff, obviously they don't have to speak English. It's not a requirement. And if we're in Korea, we should be speaking Korean. But it's nice that they made an effort. It seemed like they wanted to help us. And so they lined you up in order and then you went into the pop-up. As I said, most of the stuff when I was in was gone. Although I was kind of surprised. There were a few things that I thought would have been gone and then they weren't. And also, like I said, Jongho is... stuff was all available. And then the little plushie dolls they did restock a lot of, so luckily most of the orders I had were for those, so I was able to get OTA of the little dolls. So let me show you what those look like. These are, as they've been affectionately referred to, cement tees, which I think is really cute. And these dolls are cute. I'm kind of annoyed at myself because I wasn't going to buy Jongho's ones of these. And then in the second slot of the pop-up, I just ended up buying it. Because I was thinking to myself, like, I'm pissed off right now, but later on I'm going to want this doll and I'm going to be annoyed that I didn't buy it. So I did end up buying Jongho's cement tees. So let me go ahead and get all of the OTA of these guys. And here they are, so cute. 홍진성과 윤호 여상산이 민기 우연 Jongho. Okay, so these are the OTA plushies. And let's take Jongho's, because I'm not going to open the other ones. They don't belong to me. But Jongho's we can take a look at. Inside here, we have the little plushie, the keychain plushie, and we have a photo card. So, unlike the other plushies sometimes that have random photo cards, you are guaranteed to have the photo card of the member that you chose. You can see here Mingi's one has Mingi's photo card. So I mean, these photo cards are very similar. So again, there were so many items that came with random photo cards. I didn't care about that. I've given up on collecting Jongho completionist. I used to be a completionist Jongho collector, but I just don't care now because there's too many cards. KQ just burnt me out completely with that. So if I buy something because I want it and it comes with a photo card, then obviously I'm gonna want Jongho's card, but I'm not buying things just for the photo card anymore because I'm done with that. So this is very cute, really, really cute. The color it's not something I would normally think of buying, but oh my god, the stalk being the two colors is so cute as well. And yeah, it's a little keychain. Oh, it's like a double keychain. That's kind of cool. And he has a little t-shirt, which is very cute. I might see if I can find some other clothes for him so that he doesn't have to wear this t-shirt, so I don't have to be reminded where he came from. But for now, it's very cute. And yeah, the photo card is nice as well. So those are the cement tees plushies. And then they also had these other types of plushies, which were these ones. These ones were so cute. So I didn't buy all the members of this. Because I only got orders for a few. Oh, I really like these ones. So yeah, I got Hongjin Songhwa. This is Yeosang's, right? I always get confused between Chu Dongyi and Hepmongi. So this is Yeosang and then Mingi's. And then Jongho's one is right here. So we can take a look at him. I really like this one. I was only going to buy this one. And then I got swayed last minute by this one. Also, because my friends has this one, she asked me to get Mingy and Yuno, and I feel like if I didn't get Jaws, she would be sad that we couldn't take pictures together. So that was my friend's fault. No, I'm joking. But this one I really like because it's different. I like it for several reasons, actually. So the first thing is that it's very cute and it's different. It kind of reminds me, you know how they have the baby BT21? I really didn't like the baby BT21, but like the concept of having the same character but slightly different, I kind of am down with that. This one's really cute. The other thing I really like is that it's not a keychain. So whilst I'm not opposed to a keychain, it's so annoying when you try and take pictures of your plushie and this freaking thing is always in the way. But then this one obviously will take off the tag. This one doesn't have that, so I can take him anywhere and I can take pictures of him and he can be really adorable. Yeah, I like this one. I like this one more than this one. This one was kind of a spur of the moment purchase to have the set, but this one, even if I only bought one plushie, I definitely would have bought this one. And then it also comes with a photo card here. So oh my god, even the photo, oh, it's a tiny one, so it kind of is like the baby, actually. Even this is like, oh, it's cute. Oh my god, he's so cute. Oh my god, I love that one. Okay, this is different as well they're not wearing the outfits. Okay, these are both adorable photo cards, but I really like this one that he's holding the toy as well. Oh, I think this is my favorite purchase so far. So that one was really good. Then we had the stress ball. So this one, I'm going to kind of contradict myself. I was thinking about buying the stress ball, and then a couple of people told me that the stress ball was not good quality. They said that there was like stitching that was loose or something. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to buy the stress ball. And then in the first slot, I went in, and obviously because my number was terrible, the stress balls are one of the first things that go. Everybody was grabbing the stress balls. And so I didn't even bother going over to look at the thing because I was like, well, they're not going to be there. And then I just happened to walk around the other side, and then Jongwon was the only one that had the stress ball left. So in a weird way, because I knew that it was hard to get, I just grabbed it. This is cute though. And I mean, the one thing I will say is that all of these plushies are very different. So it's the same character, but I'm so stupid. Why do they get... I got fooled by this capitalism, guys. I just bought 3 plushies of the same character. But it's so cute. Look how squidgy he is. And everything's fine. This is really good quality, actually. So I know that KQ sometimes has issues with the quality control, but there's nothing. Oh wait, there's a little bit here, but apart from that, there's like nothing wrong with this. I wonder if it would be, if you squeezed it enough though, would it? And yeah, so now I can use this every time KQ makes me angry. I can squeeze my little stress ball. So it's cute. This is the kind of thing that I'll keep at work, and I'll just use it whenever I'm stressed. So it's just so like pudgy and fat. He looks so cute. So yeah, I do kind of like that. Oh my god, what is wrong with me, guys? And then what else do we have? We've got a luggage tag. We've got the real case. I kind of wanted this real case because I need a new one. My current real case is really, really battered. And also it's the wrong member now because Sanrio decided that Seungwon was not the character I thought he was. But what I mean by with a real pass is that you have this thing here and it can like extend and come back. It's so useful for your travel pass. If you don't want to have it in your wallet or you don't want to have to keep taking it out your bag, this is just attached to my bag and you can just pull it and it goes straight back in, so it can become long and short. So I would definitely recommend this. I just didn't really like this design. If they'd had a solo Jongho one, I probably would have got it. But the whole concept of this I really like. Then we have the luggage tag. This is for somebody else. This is also kind of cute. I don't use luggage tags, so it's not something I would have bought. And then it also looks like the card again is related to the member. Then we have the magnet, acrylic clip magnet. This was another thing that I bought while I was in the store. I wasn't planning on buying this, but I recently have started decorating my fridge, and I just thought this was cute. So and the fact that it's a clip is kind of useful. And then I did the gacha. So the gacha was random. There were 3 types of gachas. There was a badge, there was a magnet, and there was some little type of keychain thing. Apparently there was some issue with the keychains, and there was a typo on them. I didn't want it anyway because I didn't really think it was that cute. So I bought 1 badge and I bought 1 magnet, and my aim was to get Jongho. I ended up putting Dongbuli, the character one, not the face one, but then luckily, because of the trading power of Songhwa, I was able to trade for the face of Jongho, which is what I wanted. And then the magnet, I can't be bothered to get the magnets in my wallet. I got Sandoki, and for some reason nobody had bought those magnets, so I was not able to trade. I thought I would be able to trade Sandoki for Jongho, for Jongbae, but nope. So I guess I'm stuck with the Sandoki. Maybe I can buy the Jongho one somewhere else. Oh, there's one more thing here, the doll pouch. Now again, this is another thing that I should not have bought, guys. Why did I've talked so much shit about this pop-up, and then I just bought a load of extra stuff today. But here's my logic, guys. I really do like these doll cases. The Jongho one that I have from the previous pop-up is amazing. I use it all the time. It's permanently attached to my bag. And it's great. It works perfectly. But it does have Jongbae plastered all over it. So sometimes when I am not attending an Ateez event and I have other plushies inside there, people look at it and they go, oh, you like Ateez? Which is kind of, sometimes is a cool thing, but then other times I want to be a little bit more anonymous. So this one I kind of liked because it's less obvious that it's Ateez. So in a weird way, I bought this to use for other groups, which is not the first time I've said that. There's been several occasions where I bought something from another group to use, from one group to use it for another, because it's more generic. But there you go. So I mean, these pouches, you can never really go wrong with them. And then I just realized there's a photo card here. So this one I think is random. So we can do the full reveal now and see if it's Jongho. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Ah, it's Hongjun. That's definitely not a bad thing. So I maybe will try and trade this one for Jongho, or I will give it to my sister. My sister buys his Hongjun. I need to look at Jongho's and see what it looks like. It's kind of cute. Oh, that is cute. If you like put it inside, it's like he's like tapping on the thing of the that's cute. Oh, and shall we see? I think you might be able to fit several dolls in here, maybe. One doll fits comfortably, and then you could have something up here. Like you could have this. That's kind of cute. And then this one, he's a little bit taller, so he also fits in here. Okay, and then Pog's face. Oh my god. It's like Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. That's so cute. Yeah, so I know you could probably get this for cheaper, but whatever. Also, I like that it has this carabiner tag. It's like a little bit more stronger. So there we go. That was a review of most of the merch that we have from this pop-up. Also, I forgot to say that The purchase benefits. I totally forgot about this. This is one of the big pros of going to an in-person pop-up like this, is when you get the merch, you get the purchase benefits. So there was a 50k purchase benefit and there was a 100k purchase benefit, and then obviously you can trade. I didn't actually end up doing a lot of trading because I kind of got everything I wanted. So these were the 50k cards. We have Hongjun, Songhwa. I got 2 Songhwa. Yosang, San, Mingi, 3 Mingis. Oops. Uyang, and then Jongho. Ah! This Jongho one is so cute. This is my favorite card of all of them. It's so adorable. They did get the fragile sticker the wrong way around though, which is kind of funny. And the thing that I really appreciated about this was, in the first time I went, I ended up with 9 of these 50k cards, and they gave me OT8. They gave me OT8 and 1 extra Mingi. So that was really good. I'm always very happy when the companies do that, when they honor the fact that if you buy 8, you will get all members. So that was really good. Then they had the 100k. So obviously I had slightly less 100k cards. I have Hongjun, Songhwa, Yosang. This one's very cute. San, also incredibly cute. And then Jongho, also so cute. So I ended up putting Jongho straight away for both of these. So I did not need to trade. And even better was the so the stamp mission card. As I said before, the stamp mission was a little bit weird, but if you got it, then you got a unit card, and and I pulled it straight away, the Jongho and Hongjun mission unit card. So I had a triple whammy just in my first thing. I didn't have to do anything, and I think I only traded 1 of the benefit cards for one of my buyers, and that was it. I had like everything that I wanted, so that was really good. So benefit cards were good, but there's one more thing that I want to show to you guys. Are you ready? Now it's time for probably the most exciting part of this unboxing, which is the trading cards. So we have 15 trading card packs. We're going to go ahead and open all of them. I'm going to open 10 on camera, I think, and then the other 5 I'm going to open off camera just to save a bit of time. So you know the deal with these trading cards. There's 3 trading cards per pack. And one thing I really do like about KQ is they always package the trading cards in these little like paper envelopes. They're really useful for repackaging things. It's also very easy to like reseal them up and everything. I use this a lot because I'm a GOM, obviously, and also really nice design. I know it's not really important, but it just looks professional. So yeah, I can't remember how many trading cards that are of each member. Normally it's like 8 or 9, and there's definitely going to be at least 1 unit card. So I'm kind of, didn't really have a lot of orders for these trading cards. Obviously I want a full set of Jongho for myself, and then my friends are looking for certain members, but I would kind of just basically like to get as even a split as possible, and I try not to get as many dupes. When I was picking them out, I kind of did it randomly. So the cards we can put face down. It doesn't look like there's any distinguishing features as to which cards are which. So let's go ahead and look at the first ones. The first card we have for today is, okay, it's a unit card. So if I'm pretty sure, God, I really should have looked at a template before I started recording this, but this is like a selfie unit card, and then I think they also have standard unit card. I'm gonna go look at a template. Give me 1 second. Okay, so there's 8 cards per member. One of those cards is the Ateez character, so it's not their face, and 2 of them are the unit cards. And as I said, one of them is like a selfie style, and one of them is like a regular professional photo style. So San and Songhwa as a unit, that is a great card to pull first of all. So I'm guessing that these 2 will be the individual member cards. There's definitely not a guarantee that you will get a unit card in the thing or the face It's an Ateez card. So yeah, I think it is kind of random. So the next one is Wooyoung. Okay, so this is another selfie one. And then San. Oh, so we've got 2 San cards to start off with. Wow, he's got a trumpet. Whoa, I like these military like red style uniforms. Okay, actually I'm going to go ahead and open all of take them out of the plastic at one go just to save some time. All right, now they're all open, so we can just go ahead and be a little bit swifter with unboxing these. Okay, the next card is Mingi. Okay, so we have our first Mingi card and it's with the little doll. These are so cute. I like this style of card. Wait, so let me put the unit cards over here. And then, oh look, we have San, Ming, Wooyoung. Sani, Mingi, Wooyoung. In a row. Next one is yes. Okay, we have our first. Oh my god, we're fitting with the trend. Sani, Mingi, Wooyoung, Jongho. Wow. So wait, we got 2 of the little doll cards in one. Okay, so these really are random. And then the next card is another Wooyoung. All right, so we have 2 Wooyoung cards. Not a duplicate. What is he holding? That is a very interesting butterfly thing that we have right there. All right, the next one is another unit card. So this time we have Mingi and Yosang. Ooh, so that means we have, I know Hongjun and Jongho are together, and then Songhwa-san, and then Mingi, Yosang. So that means that Wooyoung and Yuno are together as well as a unit. All right, next card is Hongjun. Okay, we have a Hongjun. This is one of the regular cards, not a selfie card. And then, whoa, another one of the little doll cards. Ooh, I wonder. I don't really have the tea on like which cards are more rare. I guess I need to find that out because last time the unit cards were really difficult to get and everyone was going crazy over them. But then sometimes unit cards are really common and they're like not valuable at all. So it can vary a lot. Next one is Songhwa. Yes. Okay, this is also a selfie card. So we do have Songhwa, Hongjun, Songhwa, Yuno. Okay, we're only missing Yosang now. We have one of every person except for Mr. Yosang. Let's hope that he's coming up soon. Bang! Ooh, another Hongjun. This one's a selfie. And then, wow, that was a Hongjun and Yuno fest right there. So we doubled our amount of Yuno cards. Come on, Yosang, are you here? Where are you? The next card is, we have a character card. Okay, so this is our first character card and it's Sandoki. Oh, so cute. Then, yes! All right, we have Yosang. How many packs was that? We haven't opened 1, 2. So we're halfway through. This is the 5th pack. We managed to secure all the members. Wow, Yosang looks good in that card. And then, boom! No, our first duplicate. Aigo. Wow, we made it quite far. 5 packs without a duplicate is not too bad. So we have 1 more duplicate, but it's a selfie card, so that's making me wonder though if these doll ones are kind of more common, unless I'm just lucky into getting them all. Okay, pack number 6. Pyong! Another character card, another Yosang. Then, no! I go another duplicate, but that does mean it wasn't a duplicate pack. I did notice that with the last trading cards from the last pop-up, you would get duplicates, but they definitely wouldn't be. It's not like you're getting the same pack multiple times. It's still shuffled. It's just unfortunate. And then Songhwa. Ooh, another Songhwa. Good job. Pack number 7. Yes! Oh my god. Yes. We have a Hongjun, Jongho unit card. Oh my god, he looks so cute. Why does Jongho always look like a vicar? The way they style him, he always looks like a vicar. It's kind of hilarious. Okay, so that means we're just missing the final unit. Next card. Another Wooyoung. Ooh, we have 3 Wooyoung cards now. These are all different. And then Yosang! Woo! Okay, so we started off with 0 Yosang, and now we have 4 Yosang cards. Wow, his hair looks so pretty there. I like that a lot. All right. Pack number 8. Bum ba da ba. No, we have this one already, I think. But wait, yes, we do. We have that sand card already. Then another Songhwa. Ooh, wow, that one's cool. We have 3 Songhwa. Then 4 Songhwa. Oh my god, Songhwa, you came in the lead. I always get a lot of Songhwa cards when I buy trading cards like this. It's like the last time I had so much Songhwa as well. Okay, we've got 2 more packs left. The next card is yay, Junrangi. Then another Wooyoung. This one's a duplicate. That is such a weird stand thing. And then Songhwa! Oh my god! Wow, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types of Songhwa. We only have 1 Jongho card. Oh my god! Come on, let's have some more Jongho, please. And the final pack. So ideally, I would really like a Mingi and a Jongho card in here. I also would kind of like the final unit. I think that's very unlikely, but let's see. All right, the next card is no. I said a Mingi card, but I didn't want to do. Watch this one be this card as well. Okay, next one is. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No way. What the fuck? Okay, wait. Is this gonna be this will be so funny if this is a unit, but it's one of the units that we already have. Ready? Oh my god!
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Guys, what the hell? Am I psychic? What the hell just happened? Oh my god. I literally predicted all of those cards. That is wild. What the fuck? Oh my god. I don't know. That is crazy that just happened. Oh my god. That was exactly the cards that I said it would be. That's really weird. Okay. So that is so funny. So we got exactly what I asked for, but in completely the way I didn't ask for it. That is so funny. Oh my god. Okay, so current rundown, we have a lot of Songhwa, we don't have much Mingi, and we don't have much Jongho. So now I'm going to go ahead and open the final 5 packs. The remaining, it didn't take very long, but yeah, I'm just going to do it just to save even more time. Open the 5 packs off camera, and then we shall reveal the final result. Are you ready? Ta-da! Okay. I mean, we didn't have that many extra cards, only 15 more cards, but we did get some extra ones. We got this Hongjun. We did very well with Songhwa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 types of Songhwa. So we're only missing 2 Songhwa cards. You know, I don't think we got any extras. Yosung, we got 1 more. San, we got 1 more. Mingi, we got nothing. So Mingi's very low, which is a bit sad. Wooyoung, we got 1 more. And then Jongho, we just basically got a bunch of duplicates. We did get this other unit. This is the only non-selfie unit card that we ended up getting. And then we got this other one. And then we also got another of these selfies. Although, look at the damage to these cards, guys. Wait, you can't tell on the... How can I find the light? Here. Can you see that? There is like a massive scratch all along this card. It's right there. For some reason, it's not showing up, but it's right there. And then on another of the cards, there's another massive scratch on this card right here. It's really big. I noticed it as soon as I opened it. So that one is going to be my card. I mean, well, it is a scratch, but it's not like you have to see it in the light. But yeah, it's if you look at it in the light, it's very noticeable. I think those are the only cards that had scratches though, which is good. Although wait, this Wooyoung one also has a scratch. What the hell? What happened? Okay, so that's pretty annoying that these cards are slightly damaged. I'm not sure why that happened, because I don't think the other ones were damaged at all. Well, I certainly didn't see it. I don't know. Maybe it was my fault. I really don't think so, because why would those ones be damaged and then not the other ones? But that's unfortunate. So I will be keeping the ones that are damaged, or I will be selling them for discounted price, obviously. Although they're not like massively, it's just annoying. Okay, so there we go. That was pretty successful. I think we had quite a few duplicates. We did have these unit duplicates. We had a lot of Songhwa. Once again, Songhwa was the winner of the card challenge. Yeah, a lot of cards do have duplicates, but I'm gonna go back to the pop-up tomorrow for my second slot, and I'm sure I can do some trading there. How many Drongo cards do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need 3 more Drongo. That's not too bad. The only one I'm a little bit sad about is Mingi, but at least we got one type of Mingi card, and it's a cute one. So there we go. Those were the trading cards. And here's the final result, guys. Oh, look at my Drongo full set. Don't you love it? Isn't it beautiful? I traded today and I'm so happy. Yeah. All right, so final rating. Organization of Popup, 2 out of 10. Stock of goods, 0 out of 10. Quality of goods, 7 out of 10. Amount of goods, 0 out of 10. Cuteness of Drongo, 10 out of 10. I think my favorite item from the pop-up was definitely this plushie. I think this one is so cute. I do think the quality of the plushies was very good. I like the photo cards as well. It does seem like it seems like they put a good amount of effort into the branding of this, although wasn't it supposed to be about Halazia? There was nothing to do with Halazia here, but anyway. So yeah, I definitely don't think this pop-up was as good as the last one. So if you're listening, KQ, Soundwave, go back to the original thing that you had. That other pop-up you had in Yeongdeunpo was so good. I loved it so much, and I would recommend that one fully. This one, obviously, well, actually, there's still like half a week left of this pop-up, but if you're in Seoul, don't bother going to this pop-up. Just order online. You're gonna get everything that you want, and there's also not that many people trading, so even the benefits of going in person to trade, like I did a little bit of trading today, but it wasn't amazing. Although I guess at the weekend there'll be more. But yeah, anyway, there's my honest review of the pop-up, guys. You know me, I always keep it real. I always keep it honest. I do love Ateez. I just don't love capitalism sometimes. But there we go. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, you can give it a like. If you really enjoyed it and you haven't already, you can subscribe to my channel. I post many videos like this, vlogs and unboxings, all kinds of things. I'm going to be having a lot of videos coming up soon. There's a lot happening. I've got some 17 goods that should maybe be coming tomorrow. I have the 17 concert that's coming up, so I'll be doing that. I also have a load of vlogs to edit, some Ace stuff as well. Oh my god, it's always happening in the Boo For You household. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye. And here's the final result, guys. Oh, look at my Drongo full set. Don't you love it? Isn't it beautiful? I traded today and I'm so happy. Yeah. All right, so final rating. Organization of Popup, 2 out of 10. Stock of goods, 0 out of 10. Quality of goods, 7 out of 10. Amount of goods, 0 out of 10. Cuteness of Drongo, 10 out of 10. I think my favorite item from the pop-up was definitely this plushie. I think this one is so cute. I do think the quality of the plushies was very good. I like the photo cards as well. It does seem like it seems like they put a good amount of effort into the branding of this, although wasn't it supposed to be about Halazia? There was nothing to do with Halazia here, but anyway. So yeah, I definitely don't think this pop-up was as good as the last one. So if you're listening, KQ, Soundwave, go back to the original thing that you had. That other pop-up you had in Yeongdeunpo was so good. I loved it so much, and I would recommend that one fully. This one, obviously, Well, actually, there's still like half a week left of this pop-up, but if you're in Seoul, don't bother going to this pop-up. Just order online. You're gonna get everything that you want, and there's also not that many people trading, so even the benefits of going in person to trade, like I did a little bit of trading today, but it wasn't amazing, although I guess at the weekend there'll be more. But yeah, anyway, there's my honest review of the pop-up, guys. You know me, I always keep it real, I always keep it honest. I do love Ateez. I just don't love capitalism sometimes, but there we go. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, you can give it a like. If you really enjoyed it and you haven't already, you can subscribe to my channel. I post many videos like this, vlogs and unboxings, all kinds of things. I'm going to be having a lot of videos coming up soon. There's a lot happening. I've got some 17 goods that should maybe be coming tomorrow. I have the 17 concert that's coming up, so I'll be doing that. I also have a load of vlogs to edit, some Ateez stuff as well. Oh my god, it's always happening in the Boo For You household. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye. And here's the final result, guys. Look at my Jongho full set. Don't you love it? Isn't it beautiful? I traded today and I'm so happy. Yeah. All right, so final rating. Organization of Popup, 2 out of 10. Stock of goods, 0 out of 10. Quality of goods, 7 out of 10. Amount of goods, 0 out of 10. Cuteness of Jongho, 10 out of 10. I think my favorite item from the pop-up was definitely this plushie. I think this one is so cute. I do think the quality of the plushies was very good. I like the photo cards as well. It does seem like it seems like they put a good amount of effort into the branding of this, although wasn't it supposed to be about Halazia? There was nothing to do with Halazia here, but anyway. So yeah, I definitely don't think this pop-up was as good as the last one. So if you're listening, KQ, Soundwave, go back to the original thing that you had. That other pop-up you had in Yeongdeunpo was so good. I loved it so much, and I would recommend that one fully. This one, obviously, well, actually, there's still like half a week left of this pop-up, but if you're in Seoul, don't bother going to this pop-up. Just order online. You're gonna get everything that you want, and there's also not that many people trading, so even the benefits of going in person to trade, like I did a little bit of trading today, but it wasn't amazing, although I guess at the weekend there'll be more. But yeah, anyway, there's my honest review of the pop-up, guys. You know me, I always keep it real, I always keep it honest. I do love Ateez. I just don't love capitalism sometimes, but there we go. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, you can give it a like. If you really enjoyed it and you haven't already, you can subscribe to my channel. I post many videos like this, vlogs and unboxings, all kinds of things. I'm going to be having a lot of videos coming up soon. There's a lot happening. I've got some 17 goods that should maybe be coming tomorrow. I have the 17 concert that's coming up, so I'll be doing that. I also have a load of vlogs to edit, some Ateez stuff as well. Oh my god, it's always happening in the Boo For You household. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.